Turned out to be a very sunny day on Sunday. We retired old number 4 before the game and got the sweep this weekend. Coach, you've won 8 in a row, 9 conference home games in a row, which is how you sit at 16-5 right now. But a scrappy Dayton team that just doesn't ever go away really forced you to play all 9 innings today.
They swing hard all the time, don't they? And you know, we talked about it yesterday, with the wind blowing out hard to left, that kind of fits their style of play. And they got a bunch of really good right-handed hitters that know where that left field fence is at. So I thought we played really well, you know, early in the game. I thought Brock was really good early. And then we just kind of offensively kind of went to sleep a little bit, but then we picked it back up again and had a great inning there. I think it was the 6th inning, Yeah, 6th inning. You know, we just kind of grind, don't we? I mean, we just kind of grind. And you know, Huddy was a little worn down. I'll take the hit on that. You know, we've had him up a lot, and he was a little worn down. He's normally a lot better than he was today, and I'll take the hit for him on that, because we got to make sure he's fresh. When he's fresh, he's good. And you know, it's just a matter for us of keep trying to win the game in front of us. You know, we don't get too far ahead of ourselves. We got a tough game coming up on Tuesday, and then really tough, you know, this weekend to finish at St. Louis.
When you look back to the start of the conference year and you kind of play it through to this point, a lot of, I don't know, parity, I guess is probably the word you'd say in this league, because a lot of teams with pitching and with the hitting, depending on the matchups, just about anybody can win on a given day. Does it surprise you the way the league is all tightened up here with just 3 games to go and a whole lot of scenarios out there for everybody else too?
I'm going to go on my little deal again here, but you've got 15 teams in the league and only 7 teams make the tournament, which is crazy to begin with. Then you have 6 teams that you don't play. And then you start adding that all in, and then you start adding, you know, different weather situations and double headers and this and that. It's hard to beat somebody twice on the same day. And you start adding in all these different factors, and then you have a bunch of teams that every team's got at least 1 really good starting pitcher, and a lot of the programs have 2 and 3 good starting pitchers, so the margin for error is so thin. I thought we really played tight today, really for the first time. We really played tight, like we got to win, we got to win, we got to win. And that's what we told them in between innings there, you know, a couple different times, is let's just relax and play. And then at the end of the game, I told them all to exhale, because we're in the conference tournament. You know, we're hosting it, we're in, and, you know, hopefully that will allow us to relax and play at the level that we've become accustomed to, you know, this year. So it's just crazy. I mean, there's going to be some good teams in our league, that teams that can play that are not even going to make the conference tournament, whether it be the scheduling, whether it be, you know, injuries maybe at the wrong time with certain teams or whatever. And there's going to be teams that have winning records that don't make our own conference tournament. I think that's kind of sad, but that's the way it is. Those are what the rules are, and we're going to do the best we can to play as well as we can on Tuesday, as well as we can every day this weekend, and then being able to host the conference tournament here. I know our people are going to do a great job putting the tournament on, and we're going to do everything we can to play at as high a level as we can, you know, in a couple weekends.
Last question for you. How do you manage the rest this week with only 2 days off between now and the end of that St. Louis series, and I guess the lack of structure in the schedules with no classes and exams being over and graduation taking place? What's this week like?
Donnie Smith, 2 words for you. Donnie Smith's going to take care of it tomorrow. He's done a great job with our strength and conditioning. We told him at the end of the game today, you're on the Donnie Smith plan tomorrow. And we got senior exit interviews with our administration tomorrow. We've got end-of-year compliance meeting on Tuesday. We got a game on Tuesday. We leave on Wednesday. So there's still a lot of things to do, and things that we need to do to make sure we stay compliant and in tune with the NCAA rules. So it's all good. I mean, they don't have to go to class anymore. They can get in the weight room. They can get a good workout in tomorrow. If they want to come down here and get some extra work, that's great too. But we won't have any structured practice tomorrow, and we'll go through regular pregame on Tuesday and hopefully play well against High Point, and then get on the plane on Wednesday and go to St. Louis.
All right, the week's laid out in front of you there. Good luck this week, and congrats on the wins this weekend and all the different celebrations we had. It was kind of a festive baseball extravaganza with all the pregame ceremonies.
Really cool, and we appreciate the students' support has been great this year. We appreciate the students coming out, and you know, we keep building the future. We need to finish it off the right way on Tuesday and build in the future to continue to get a lot of people out here to watch us play.
Thanks, Coach.
And thanks.
That's Justin Seager. We've been talking to a lot of pitchers lately. Let's get a hitter in here, a guy that hit 3 hits today, drove in 3 runs, scored a couple times. You've been a busy man on the base paths, and typically when you play the outfield, you shouldn't really be that dirty, but that's because you're moving around the bases a lot. And Fun time on Mother's Day, too. I know your mom was here. She's been here most all season, and kind of celebrate today with the win and finishing up the home conference schedule. What went right for you guys today after getting in a tight one there in the middle of that game?
Yeah, we started out a little slow, and then we figured out in the middle of the innings, started swinging the bat like we've been swinging. We've been swinging real well lately, and trying to stay hot right now and trying to get hot is the right time to do it.
What's been going on these last 3-4 weeks as not just you, but a lot of the guys have really kind of figured things out and started to swing the bats, and we've had a lot of base runners and a lot of guys driven in here these last 3-4 weeks?
It's contagious. One guy starts swinging the bat well, another guy follows suit, and then everybody just kind of comes together, and that's what we're doing right now.
Now, with the bench as thin as it is, I know you've played some first, you've played some left field. Are you comfortable at both spots? And by having a full season out there in the outfield, do you kind of feel like you own left field at this point?
I feel like I'm getting better at left field. I'll play wherever the team needs me and whatever I can do to help the team. So each day is something different. That's fine with me.
And then on days when the pitching isn't as good as it has been, you kind of have to rely on the offense a little bit, and it looks like you guys really came through for the team today. It's fun when you put together a bunch of wins, seeing all the different ways to win, and today was just another way to do that.
The pitching's been really, really well lately, and sometimes they're not going to be perfect like they've been. So sometimes you got to pick them up, and they deserved it for us to pick them up, and that's what we did.
All right, finishing out the home schedule on Tuesday, and one weekend left. I guess we'll go to St. Louis. Kind of a short week for you guys, and playing on Tuesday and playing Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Any difference in the way your routines or rhythms go this week?
Not too much. We got to come to play every single day, and when that day comes, we'll try and show up and get a couple wins next weekend.
And no classes. That's all done for you guys.
Exactly.
All right, congrats. Thanks for the post-game visit, and keep it going this week.
Thank you. Love you, Mom.